Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, the national anthem will be presented. The flag is located on the west wall of the gymnasium. Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Independent School District 196, we welcome you to Eagan High School and tonight's South Suburban Conference boys varsity basketball game between the visiting Tigers from Farmington High School and your Eagan Wildcats. Let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. We will introduce the starting lineups by team. First for the visiting Farmington Tigers. Junior, number 3, Baden Bean. Senior, number 4, Kyle Hertzer. Senior, number 20, Sam Hoffman. Senior, number 21, Brendan Ebel. And senior, number 55, Zach Kokenauer. The Tigers' assistant coaches are Shane Wyatt and A.J. Gubek. The head coach of the Farmington Tigers is Theron Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Farmington Tigers. And now the starting lineup for your Eagan Wildcats. A 5'11" senior, number 5, Alana Matoro. The 6'1" junior, number 10, Austin Carruthers. 6'3" junior, number 13, Emmanuel Schmitter. The 6'8" senior, number 42, Ali Joffrey. And the 6'8" senior, number 55, Logan Schmidt. The Wildcats assistant coaches are Aaron Strahan and Jordan Bardall. The head coach of the Eagan Wildcats is Kevin McKenzie. Ladies and gentlemen, your Eagan Wildcats. The officials for today's game are Rick Erickson, Chuck Healy, and Dwight Kruger.
Welcome here to Eagan High School. We've got Eagan Wildcats sitting at 7-16 here for tonight's game, hosting Farmington, who sits at second place in the South Suburban Conference at 12-3. With me is Scott Hull. Scott, what do we expect out of tonight's game?
Well, it'll be interesting to see. Eagan's coming off a heartbreak overtime loss to Rosemount earlier this week, so I'll be interested to see if they've got energy coming out of the gates here.
I would agree. We've got 2 back-to-back heartbreaks if you include that Apple Valley game right
There's
before that.
There's a good start.
Nice little back cut. Missed the layup though. Maturo quickly back in the front court is Farmington. This is Pat Dorsey here on seniors night. Where Eagan is hosting the Farmington Tigers.
Farmington really looking to space the floor here and attack. We got a lot of scorers out there. I'll be interested to see how Eagan matches up.
Number 20, Sam Hoffman draws a foul on 3. He'll get 3 free throws. Carruthers picks up that foul. Seniors tonight, Logan Schmidt, Ali Joffrey, and Alano Maturo out there as seniors on senior night. along with Austin Carruthers and Emmanuel Schmitter starting for Eagan. First free throw is up by Hoffman. That is good. He'll get 2 more.
Hoffman's averaging about 14 points a game, so he's definitely one of their primary options. Second leading scorer on the team.
Hernser is their dude. Hernser, I believe, just passed the 1,000-point mark. Is that just currently?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he's a scorer for the Farmington Wildcats. Hoffman's third free throw is also good, so he puts the Farmington Tigers up by 3 here. Schmitter in the backcourt working against Hernser. Backdoor cut is Maturo. Nothing there. Loses the ball there. Logan picks it up. Reaches around. 15-foot jump shot from the corner. Joffrey no good. Schmitter has his hands on it. Loose ball down low. Joffrey's got it. We're going to get a tie up, and that'll go to the Farmington Tigers here in their early going.
And this jump ball will go with our platinum sponsor, with that first jump ball there, Chick-fil-A. Thanks to Nick Murad and everybody at Chick-fil-A in Eagan. Fans have a chance to win Chick-fil-A gift cards this season during our halftime games.
There's Hoffman hitting a 3-pointer on the little curl cut on that back screen, and he gets his 6th point of the evening.
Farmington with a little token pressure. I think we'll see them amp that up throughout the game.
Yeah, I think they want to get a chaotic pace, I think, just knowing the ball games earlier today with 9th grade, 10th grade, and JV. They kind of wanted chaos a little bit. Here we got quickly in the front court is Farmington. Number 3, Bean, will step back and miss the 3-pointer. Maturo with the rebound, and Schmitter in the corner. Looking inside, Logan on the post. Logan Schmidt working against 55 Kokenauer, and we've got a whistle and a travel.
I don't believe Kokenauer played in the first game between these two teams.
I agree. I don't recognize him either. He's a big body. He's going to bang around a little bit on Logan Schmidt, I would think. He's a strong-looking kid.
Yep.
Farmington there gets a post feed, tipped away by Schmitter. Loose ball, and it's going to be out of bounds, staying with Farmington.
2 substitutions for the Wildcats in the game. George Anderson, number 1, and Jack Hansen, number 4.
Ali and
Ali Joffrey and
Alano going to the bench here. Substituting in is Jack Hansen and George Anderson. Sideline out of bounds. Hernser penetrating off of Schmitter. Tough move inside. Just kind of hooked that ball to protect it really, really well, and gets to the rim for his first 2 points of the night.
Hintzer averaging 22 points a game, so he's definitely the guy they're looking for first, and that was a strong finish.
Inside to Logan. Tipped out of bounds on that weak side, help side by number 21, Ebel.
I like the way Egan's attacking the hoop so far. I've seen a lot more back doors than we've seen recently. We're getting close.
Kicking over to George Anderson, back to Schmitter on that left wing. He's penetrating in the paint. Is stopped by Hernser. George Anderson, now Jack Hansen. Over to Carruthers. Carruthers had a big game against Farmington a couple weeks ago. Schmitter no good. Chased down by Farmington. And here comes Hoffman. Hoffman quickly ahead, baseline penetration, working against George Anderson, blocked by Hansen, and Logan picks up the loose ball. George is coming into the front court. George Anderson will start the offense here for Eagan. Hand off to Carruthers now, reversal to Jack Hansen. Curl cut here by Schmitter, inside post, and he's got a little stutter step, called for the travel. That's going to be the 3rd turnover on Eagan.
Turnover has really been a consistent problem for the Wildcats, and something they're going to have to get a handle on here. All right, well, this first time out here, I'd like to thank the Eagan Football Booster Club as one of our platinum sponsors. The Booster Club called the Ladder Crew. They have great support of the basketball team. Coach Nick Johnson is really working hard to build a football program, and one of his keys is attracting the multi-sport athlete. We've got quite a few boys on the basketball team who also play football, especially at the 9th and 10th grade level, so really hoping to continue to build that momentum there.
You know, Scott, your son is a junior. I've got another son that's a senior standing over there in the crowd. What I've learned about these high school seniors this year, and Derek is my son who's a senior, played football, and your son played football as well. But, you know, I really appreciate the boys coming out and supporting each other.
Yeah.
You know, we got a sign there of Eric Foreman who ended his season a little bit too early, a senior captain that tore his ACL, and that was a tragic loss for him. And you know, these guys are a pretty close-knit group, and I've really appreciated that over the years. And also, you know, this senior year, they're really supportive of each other.
No, I agree. The student support's been pretty good this season.
Here comes Farmington. Kokenauer at the top of the key, gets a little curl cut by Hensner. And he gets a easy basket. God, he protects that ball, Scott, doesn't he, when he gets the ball in his hands?
If he gets it in the post that low, there's really not much we're going to be able to do. Very strong to the hoop.
And he doesn't show the ball. It's got it protected under his arms, in his chin, and it's really hard to reach in and tip it away. Logan Schmidt inside, working out Kokenauer. Still working. Good defense, and he's going to turn it over on the skip pass. Quickly ahead, 21 is Ebo into the layup, no good. Rebound, Eagan. And Schmitter. Now he's got Anderson. Finds Logan Schmidt baseline. Another hard inside battle by Kokenauer, keeping his ground. And that's maybe why he's in there, to kind of use his body a little bit. But he's going to fire a three. Rims off, no good. Carruthers gathers the rebound. Got to get our first bucket here, Scott.
Yeah, it's not a good start. Not the start that Eagan was looking for sure.
Jack Hansen gets a curl cut by Carruthers. Now over to Schmitter for three, and that's hard off the rim. Battling, Kokenauer gets the rebound. Long outlet, picked up by Hershner. And we got a stutter step on Farmington turnover.
Wildcats in the game, Max Busley, number 11.
Max Busley comes in to substitute Austin Carruthers. Austin Carruthers had a big night. I mentioned that a little bit earlier. He had 14 points against Farmington last game.
There's our first bucket.
There we go. Nice inside feed.
Yeah, Austin's been playing well offensively. He had a 33-point game, not too long ago as well. So it'd be great to see him get going.
He can catch fire, can he? Quick.
He leads the team with 46 threes this season.
Kokenauer kicks it over to Hoffman. Hoffman rims around, no good. Battling is Bizkins, and we got a whistle. And it looks like Schmitter stepped out of bounds on that
I think
rebound.
The ball hit the
back of the rim.
backside of the backboard there.
Farmington underneath their own basket. A lot of switch screens here by Eagan. And we got a mismatch down low, and that's going to be a whistle on George Anderson. And Hersner will go to the line shooting two.
Eagan foul number one, George Anderson, his first second team foul on the Eagan.
You know, Eagan likes to switch a lot, but all of a sudden, if you do a lot of switching under your own basket, that's going to put a big, strong Hersner against the smaller point guard of George Anderson. It makes it a little bit vulnerable, Scott.
It does. I'm going to use this opportunity to thank one of our gold sponsors, the Olhuse Insurance Agency, Rhonda and Dean Olhuse. Rhonda's a past president of the Booster Club, and her son Kurt was a captain in 2019. They're an independent insurance agency where your policy matters, so reach out to Rhonda and Dean if you have some insurance needs.
Makes both free throws here, 12-2 here in the first part of the half. George Anderson.
Kokenauer is really bodying Logan, even when they're just standing at the free throw line. He's definitely been told to get physical with Schmidt tonight, try to get him off his game a little bit.
And for a big man, he's got good feet. You know, he can move his feet well. He just picked up a loose ball there and threw it off a Eagan offender, and it's going over to Tigers as well. Loose ball, it's still stolen away by Schmitter, picked up, and he's going to get a reach-around foul on Hoffman. So Bill Bernard here with helping us with stats. And right now we got Eagan with 3 turnovers.
His first team foul on the Tigers.
5 turnovers, sorry. Read Bill's notes wrong. And we got to clean up that a little bit, Scott, huh?
Yeah, we're only 4 minutes into the game, so.
George Anderson, top of the key. Jack Hansen back to Busley now, looking inside.
Schmidt had a good post position there.
Staying on that left side of the floor, looking to reverse it, but denied reversal pass by Hoffman. Wanted to get it over to Schmitter. Here's Jack Hansen penetrating, and he steps out of the line.
Looked like he got bumped there, Pat, I thought.
I saw that too, but the referees once again disagree with us, Scott.
That's not the first time.
No. Yeah, there's a reason why he ran left to right on that, because he got banged pretty good. Hoffman at the top of the key, hands it off to number 12, Weed. Weed to Kokenauer. Bounce pass, a little off the mark. Picked up though back, 15-foot jumper by Hoffman, and that's going to be 2 for him.
Hoffman off to a very hot start. He's got 8 of the 14 points for Farmington.
Sam Hoffman the other night against Eagan had 20 points in their effort against Eagan a few weeks ago. Jack Hansen now, back to George Anderson.
We're really working that left side. I don't know if that's intentional or we just aren't swinging the ball.
I think they're doing a nice job of denying. Emmanuel was lining up on the right side a few times, and I think they're just denying him the ball. Busley, backdoor cut. They're just pressuring really well. Loose ball, nearly stolen away. Max picks it up. He's still in trouble, finds Logan as a release, and will reset here by George Anderson.
Farmington really playing physical on the ball, off the ball.
Yeah, we got a tripping foul, the baseline ref that called the out of bounds. I thought he was looking at a travel there, and luckily we got a better view on the sideline ref. Calls the travel.
While we've got the substitution, I'll thank another one of our gold sponsors, Eagan Arms, who's a new sponsor this year. It's a family-friendly British-style pub with a great menu of traditional pub favorites. Right there on the corner of Lexington Diffley, so stop by with your family.
Ollie Joffrey is back in the game along with Owen Ford. And Austin Carruthers are back on the floor. Owen Ford now with the ball, back over to George Anderson on the left wing. Carruthers on the top. Penetrates, handoff to Ford, trying to get to the middle, nothing doing there. Nice switch from a pop screen. He's going to get a three-pointer off the back iron, no good. Schmitter with an offensive rebound, kicks it out. And Eagan will reset. Baseline penetration now gets to the paint, no good. Gets his own rebound. Schmitter just overworked that play. Just was a determination to get that bucket. Good work, Emmanuel.
Let's see if that gets him going a little bit here.
Eagan's leading scorer is Emmanuel Schmitter, and that's his first bucket. Farmington did a nice job on him the first time. He only had 4 points at Farmington.
Yeah, he's averaging 17 a game. Just coming, it's his second game back from an injury though, so still kind of finding his way.
Back in the game for the Tigers now. Number 14, Zach Dorman. Number 23, Connor Todd.
All right, inbounds, quick play. Herstner inbounds play, and he follows up his own rebound for a bucket. Right off the inbounds. I was looking down, Scott. Did they switch those screens again, and he went back to the rim?
They did. He got a nice open look. They got caught up a little bit.
George Anderson throws it right in the hands of Farmington for an easy bucket the other way. 18-4, starting to slip away here in the early goings. Emmanuel Schmitter to the right wing. He's going to be double teamed, but the left-hander is going to crank one for three. That rims off again. And Herstner now on the left side. Schmitter's got 4 rebounds in this early spot. Number 21, Ebo takes the long three, no good, and it's going to go last touched by Farmington, Eagan basketball.
You know, on Tuesday we dug a 15-point hole early in the game as well, Pat, and we, battled back and made it a ball game. Let's see if we can do that again tonight.
And that was kind of why I said that, because as soon as I said it last time that I felt like it was slipping away, that's when we made a comeback. So okay. I think I was playing the superstition card.
Well, let's see how that works.
Schmitter against Herstner. Emmanuel was hoping to leave his feet there to draw a foul, but nothing there. Little contact down low by Carruthers, no call, but we got Schmitter Spin move up top, loses his footing, but keeps the ball, finds Owen Ford in the baseline. He's going to penetrate, hits the back iron, or backboard, but he hustles back, picks up the loose ball, finds Schmitter, another missed shot, and here's Herstner with a quick outlet, 3-on-1 the other way. One pass a little behind him, and we'll be able to transition D. Herstner from about 25, a little short. Rebound, Farmington again. Penetration, there's going to be a charge. Great
there by Anderson.
Anticipated that left-hand penetration. Anderson planted his feet, got pushed off, and he draws the charge. Great defense, George.
Yeah. You know, we're getting good shots here, Pat, just not knocking them down right now. But, you know, Schmitter's had some open threes. Carruthers had a nice look, so just need to see a few go through the hoop.
A lot of times that means the feet are not set and we're just kind of going too fast. So hopefully they can slow things down a little bit and get their feet set and get ready to go. A little more aggressive trapping press right now, handled fine by Maturo and Owen Ford. Here's Jack Hansen underneath now, back in the game. Finds Logan Schmidt. He's posting up Herstner. Not getting to him. He's calling for it. And we get a reversal here. Owen Ford now gets a little ball screened by Carruthers. Maturo, baseline penetration, stopped. Logan spin move, and he gets a reach-in foul. What I like about Logan Schmidt here in the last couple of games, I think Eagan has really done a nice job of looking in. You know, I didn't see that earlier in the season, and he's been kind of a focal point of the offense, which has been helping perimeter activity.
Agree 100%. I think he was a little underutilized as a big post early in the season, and he's got good footwork. He's got good touch.
Going to play basketball for Gus Davis Adolphus next year, Logan Schmidt is. Here's Jack Hansen. Got a nice little curl cut by Maturo, finds Austin Carruthers, backdoor cut, left hand rims off again. Owen Ford's getting his hands on a lot of basketballs here. There's Jack Hansen with a good shot. And look at this rebounding. We just got to hit one of these baskets. Owen Ford in the baseline. He's going to draw a foul on Herstner. Herstner did not like that call, but he was pretty aggressive with the tomahawk chop, and
I think
you're going to get called on that most of the time.
I'm not sure it was a foul, but theatrically it looked like a foul.
It looked like a foul, I agree. You're going to get called on that more often than not. If he just kind of stays straight, he probably gets the block. Owen Ford will go to the line shooting 2, and he gets the first one. Second one also good. Owen Ford. That'll cut the lead to 18-6 here with just over 7 minutes to go in the half. Herstner jumps out on Logan Schmidt. Working it, gets a corner, baseline cut, kicks it back out to Herstner. Good closeout, Owen Ford. And now he's going to throw it away. Good defense, Owen. Owen's playing really well right now.
He is definitely a very scrappy player. Gets his hands on a lot of loose balls, gets the rebounds. One of those glue guys you like to have out there on the floor.
Maturo here in the backcourt. Owen Ford working against number 3, Baden Bean. Kicks it over to Owen Ford, and it slips right out of his hands. I think he wanted to pass that to Jack Hansen before he caught it.
Yep.
Sometimes that happens. Good minutes, though, by Owen Ford, getting several rebounds, loose balls, good defensive closeouts. I liked his minutes there, Owen Ford, sophomore.
Absolutely.
Here's Farmington. Getting some big screen up top by Kokenauer. Here's a long shot by Hoffman, rims around, no good. Jack Hansen finds the rebound, clears himself, and finds Schmitter for the outlet, and here comes the Wildcats.
Hansen has really good hands for a big guy.
He does, yep. Handle the ball, and he makes the shots right down low, even if it's in traffic. Austin Carruthers, back to Hansen. Looking inside to Logan Schmidt, and we got a whistle.
I think they finally got Kokenauer for
banging inside.
Banging on him. No surprise, Kokenauer is actually going to Central Arkansas to play D1 football.
I am not surprised.
Nope, he looks like a football player.
He looks like a football player, but he looks like a D1 athlete at the same time. And he's got good footwork, and he's strong. he gives up a few inches to Logan, but
he's really playing physical, a lot of grabbing, holding a little bit, getting away with it.
Jumps out on Schmitter to create that turnover too.
Yep. Good hands there by Emmanuel to stop the break.
Yep. It'll be Farmington's ball. Last touch by Emmanuel. Inbounds play. Number 5, that's Bizkins over there. Stopped at the free throw line. Over to Hoffman. Baseline penetration, rims around, no good. Kokenauer with the offensive foul, and he scores.
Eagan can't afford to give up those second shots.
Oh, and we got to convert on our second shots. We're getting second, third, fourth opportunities and just haven't found the hole. Schmitter from about 15, rims in and out again. Rebound cleared by number 24, Noah Halverson. Here comes Owen Kokenauer, and he travels on that one. Took an extra step as he puts the ball on the floor.
I think that saved a big collision. You know, with the travel call there, I saw a couple guys thinking about taking a charge and thinking about whether that was a good idea or not.
And the whistle saved some concussion protocols, probably. That's the 4th turnover on Farmington. Here comes Jack Hansen here now on the left side. Looking inside. Maturo loses the ball on good defensive pressure there by number 5, Bizkins. And here comes Farmington. Finds Kokenauer on top. He's looking inside. Skips it across to Weed. Hoffman. Rims off. That's Weed again. Maturo gets the rebound. Eagan hasn't given up too many offensive rebounds, though, Scott, I don't think. It feels like we've been doing a decent job on the glass. But it's one of those games where you got to be perfect, though, isn't it?
Well, and I think you're right. I don't think they've gotten a lot of them, but they've converted them.
They score when they do.
Like you said, that's been our issue. We're getting them. We're just not converting them.
Here's Jack Hansen on 3-on-1. Dishes it off to Logan Schmidt. Puts it a little bit low, and it tips out of bounds. Good hustle back by Bizkins. That's the problem. Us little guys, Scott, we love it when big men put it down by their waist, and that's unfortunately what Logan did, and Bizkins took advantage of it, slapped it out of his hands, and it was last touched by Farmington. At least Eagan keeps the ball.
Got to convert those 3-on-1s, though.
Yeah.
That was a tough one.
I thought Logan did a nice job by waiting for the defense to slide by, but unfortunately he had the ball too low and it was tipped away. Schmitter working against Bizkins.
They're putting a lot of pressure on Schmitter, not letting him get too much space.
Here comes Carruthers with another three-pointer, not connecting, and here comes Farmington. Number 12, Weed with a 15-footer, no good. We got a whistle going the other way. That's going to be on Farmington Kokenauer, I believe. What do we got? A discussion whether it's going to be a
shooting foul,
shooting 1-and-1 or a player control, but that would be a shooting foul.
Yeah. I want to take this opportunity to thank another one of our sponsors, the Minnesota Magic, a silver sponsor this year with Coach Cornell Pillow. Many of the Eagan Wildcats have played AAU basketball for the Minnesota Magic, and they offer AAU teams for boys and girls teams from elementary to high school. Good program that Coach Pillow is building there.
Logan Schmidt will go to the line. Scott, I don't know if you know this or not, but head coach of Farmington, he and I have a connection.
I don't.
Yeah, he's from St. Cloud Tech High School, and he graduated from St. Cloud Tech the year after I became the head coach there. And so I know Theron very, very well through St. Cloud because I had his brother Anders on my team and his other brother Lars on my team, who are 2 and 3 years younger than him.
Okay.
Great family. Anders, Lars, if you're listening, I guess what would one say on a one-sided conversation? It's good to hear from me, or what, is that what you would say? But anyway, great family, and I also had their daughter, or their sister Mesa, in Phi Ed class as the early 2000s of St. Cloud Tech world. So great family. I'm happy that Theron's success here at Farmington is really doing well. But
how long has he been there now?
He's been there for a while. I mean, he's been here. I would guess that he's been in Farmington for 20 plus years probably, but he's been in the head coach, I would guess 15.
Oh, wow.
So he's been there for a while, and this is, he's always been kind of knocking on the door, and this is his really good team, I think.
Yeah, well, that kind of continuity really helps the program, too.
He took over for Shane Wyant, who's one of his assistants, and so that continuity is also there with the former head coach. Loose ball out of bounds. That'll stay with Eagan. George Anderson.
Let's see if we can cut into this lead here a little bit before halftime with 3 minutes left.
It's like Farmington sitting in a 2-3 zone. I don't know why that's not a foul. It's just pushing. He's keeping his hands up, number 14 is, but man, it's just a lot of pushing going on under there, and we're going to get a whistle. Now that's on Logan Schmidt.
Oh, wow. That's a frustration foul,
That is
I
a
think.
frustration foul because he was getting pushed around by a smaller number 14, Zach Dorman.
His first 15th on the Wildcats.
But credit Zach Dorman. He had his hands up. If his hands go down and put him on Logan, then it's an obvious foul. But here we go. Farmington racing in the front court. We got number 3, Bean here working against George Anderson. Stolen away, picks up. He's going to go to the body. No good. Followed by Carruthers. No good. Schmitter rebound. No good.
Layups.
Stolen away again.
There you go.
Schmitter finally gets the basket.
Well, that's the way to stay after it.
That is a way to stay after it. Here comes
and then
Hensner. Goes right down the court with a spinning move and gets a bucket.
We're not going to trade off that much effort on one end and give up that easy basket on the other end for very long.
Yeah, the defensive pressure is really bothering every position out there for us. Max kicks it out to Schmitter for 3 over Hurstner. Rims off, no good. Rebound, Ebel. Quickly ahead is Ebel. Nearly fouled. Oh, finds a nice little interior pass there by, was that Hoffman? 23, Connor Todd gives an unselfish play there to Hurstner. Good job breaking the trap right there, but we get Busley with no iron on that shot.
Eagan really struggling to put the ball in the basket. We got 9 points with a minute left here in the first half.
Long shot, great box out by George Anderson, but Busley picks up the rebound. Schmitter on the left wing, still looking inside. I think I got to pass it to him to get the foul. Maybe that would be it.
I don't think they want to call the foul until he gets the ball.
Yeah,
we got to put the pressure on the ref to make that call because a lot of contact down there. Well, we've got another break here. I'd like to thank John Mulcairn from Ballpark Realty, another silver sponsor. He's been a sponsor for a long time, several years for the Wildcats. His son Tanner is an 8th grader in Eagan Travel. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, contact John Mulcairn of Ballpark Realty.
Inbounds play here. Jack Hansen tosses it long to Logan Schmidt. Logan spins around Kokenauer, up and under, no good, and he's going to draw a foul on the block attempt there by Kokenauer. And that's kind of what maybe Logan needs to do, is like go over the top of Kokenauer. He's given up about 3 or 4 inches on that. Kokenauer is not going to jump very well, and but he is going to bang him. And so if he can kind of elevate over him, I think that might be the secret for Logan.
I think that's a good call. That was pretty much all arm on that foul. He didn't get up high enough to get the ball. Logan does a nice job with a high release. Yeah,
that's why I was surprised with that, or not the turnover, but the loose ball where it got tipped away, because he typically keeps the ball high. Second free throw is no good. Just under 50 seconds to go here in the half. Here's Hoffman, kicks it back out, and that's Bizkins for 3, no good. Battling around is Kokenauer. He picks it up and he gets the rebound and another basket. And that's going to be his 4th point, both on offensive rebounds. Under 30 seconds. Be nice to go in the locker room with a bucket here.
I'd like to see Emmanuel maybe get a little more going to the hoop here. He's going to kind of settle in for threes. Hasn't found the range yet.
Unfortunately, on that play, Jack Hansen was doing a curl cut, and
that's our 11th.
George was thinking he was going to do a flare out, and that's 11 turnovers by Eagan. That's a lot for a half. That's about what you want for a game, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Got a foul on George Anderson on the penetration, and that'll put Bizkins on the line shooting 1-1.
George Anderson, his second 16 foul on the Wildcats.
That should not be a 1-1. It's only a 6 foul. Should be on the floor.
Yep, they figured it out. Just not quite as quickly as you.
If they would just ask.
I know.
All right?
Yep.
If they would just ask us for the help. I mean, we're willing to help, right? So
always.
We got 10 seconds to go. Quick inbounds play, inside post feed. 24 gets a quick bucket. Noah Halverson. That comes from Bizkins in the corner.
It's good out of bounds play, a little bit too easy.
It was, yeah. And that'll get us to halftime. Score is 10-29. We could not find the basket.
You know, we've had a couple games like that this year where just the first half just really a struggle to get points, and you know, you get this deep a hole, it's really hard to keep your energy and come back from it.
Especially from a very good team.
Yes, exactly.
And so we got some stats here, Bill.
While he's pulling those together, I'm going to thank Andiamo, one of our silver sponsors, a multi-year sponsor. Their mission is to be your second kitchen. They've done a great job catering for our JV and varsity pasta feeds this year. Be sure to stop at Andiamo's at Diffley and Johnny Cake Ridge.
To watch a short video with special messages to our seniors.
And it is seniors night, and so we've got a special tribute to the seniors, and we're going to be watching a video here shortly, and so I will shut the mic off and we'll listen to the tribute.
While we're waiting for them to cue that up, I'm also going to thank Birchwood Dental, one of our silver sponsors, Dr. Daniel and Maureen Carlson.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Ryan. I just want to say congratulations on the year you guys been having so far. I know there's been a lot of injuries and that's been making it tough, but you guys have been pushing through. I can't wait to see what you guys are going to do in this offseason. Good luck.
Hello, my name is Jason Schmidt, and I had the privilege of coaching Alana, Eric, and Logan through the years. So it was always amazing to me to watch them go from second grade, cats running around the court, to 7th and 8th grade being able to run multiple offenses, deal with zone defenses, and my favorite being able to put in a 1-3-1 trap and watching them actually make it work and turn games around using that. So I have lots of favorite memories over the years, a couple of them that do stand out. Beating Rosemont in the championship game of their own tournament in 7th grade. 8th grade, we won our division for state. That was a lot of fun. And quite frankly, the practices. And I know kids probably don't miss those, but I always tried to build a team-first philosophy. So for those of you that are playing now that didn't have me as a coach, ask the seniors about what happens if you don't support your team members at the end of a towel drill. That was kind of a lesson that I hope in a leadership way that those three boys will take forward. So again, thank you for letting me coach you, and good luck in the future.
Hey Alana, this is Coach Olson over at Eastview. I know it's the enemy, but I just want to congratulate you on a wonderful 4-year career. It started off with a bang here at Eastview as a 9th grader, and I was blessed to have the opportunity to coach you. You're a fine young man. I'm sure things have gone very well for you the last 3 years at Eagan. Finish strong. Good luck with your section run. Hopefully post-secondary plans are wonderful for you as well. But once again, congrats on a great 4-year career. I really enjoyed coaching you. Wonderful three-point shooter. You defended well, very coachable, and those are the things that I'm always going to remember about you. So enjoy the night, and best of luck.
Eagan basketball players, so glad to be a part of your whole situation and your whole development growing up. Great job all the time. Special shout out to my boys, Logan, Eric, and Alana. Tremendous job. Also, unbelievable when them three won the state basketball tournament in their 8th grade year. Guess what? That was an accomplishment, but more are yet to come for you guys. Good luck in the future, because bigger things are yet to come. Have a great year, guys.
Hey there, Eagan Wildcats. This is Brad Simmering, one of Ali's travel basketball coaches here in Rosemount. Ali could not be more proud of you. Always been an incredibly hardworking, talented player, and happy to have had the opportunity to coach you. Congratulations to you and all you seniors on hitting this really important milestone. You guys have put in a lot of hard work, dedicated yourselves to this game, and have learned some great skills that are going to serve you for a lifetime, no matter what it is that you do, what you choose to do. Continuing playing basketball at the collegiate level, or just having fun in a rec setting. You got some great skills that have come out of this. Enjoy this game.
Hey seniors, congratulations on a successful basketball career at Eagan. I'm so happy for you guys and excited to see what you guys do in the future. I'm very grateful for being a part of your guys' journey over the last 3 years. Even though we never had that head coach to player relationship, you guys were always extremely coachable and responsive to me on the bench during JV and varsity battles, and it was just really fun to watch you guys move through the program. And I'm just really excited for you guys to move on from basketball or keep playing basketball, whatever it is you choose to do. I know you'll be successful at it. One thing that I think is that I've really enjoyed seeing out of you guys the last couple of years is helping out the younger players, learn the system, and be good teammates to them. And it's just been a fun ride with lots of ups and downs. And good luck in the future.
Young boys, Swaggy C here. Nah, I'm just playing. But it's Coach P here. I just want to say I'm proud of every single one of you seniors. Being a 10th grade coach, I was able to create relationships with a lot of you guys and be able to mold you guys and help you guys prepare for your future. A lot of you guys have so much potential on and off the basketball court, and it's going to flow and continue to grow as you grow as an adult. So, enjoy these last couple weeks of basketball. Enjoy your senior year. Go out with a bang. I'm going to try to get out to a couple more games, but go out with a bang. You know what I'm saying? Make Coach be proud. You know what I'm saying? And I'll catch y'all soon.
Hello, seniors. Logan, Ali, Eric, and Olana. Just want to start by saying thank you guys for giving me the chance to coach you guys these last 3 years. It's been a privilege watching you guys grow as basketball players, and even more importantly as people off the court as well. I see so many great things in all of your guys' futures. I also want to thank you guys for bringing it every single day in practice and in games. And I hope to see you guys at some games in the future. You guys' leadership has definitely led this program in the right direction. And like I said, I see so many great things in every last one of you. And I wish you the best of luck wherever you guys choose to go after this season. There's a success in all of your guys' futures. Thank you for everything, seniors.
Welcome back here to Eagan High School here at halftime. We're down big here, Scott, 29-10. What a nice tribute there it was for the seniors. And I was talking to Coach McKenzie and asked him to jot a few things down about what his relationship and thoughts were about his seniors. And here's a couple things that he said. Alano Maturo. Alano's played over 25 varsity games for the Wildcats over his career. Over 4 points per game in his varsity career. His favorite basketball memory is dressing up in suits for an away freshman game. Alano plans to attend Concordia College next year to study business, and he would like to thank his family, friends, coaches, and Booster Club for creating a fun environment for him. Eric Foreman, who cut his season short here with a knee injury, started 13 games for the Wildcats, averaging about 4 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists a game. Senior captain. Favorite memory was a big JV win last year against Lakeville South, and also a win versus Minneapolis South this year. Eric will study mechanical and biomedical engineering at either Baylor or SMU next year. He'd like to thank his teammates over the past 4 years, his dad for rebounding, his mom for making sure all things are organized for him, Dee, Josh, and all the other medical personnel that helped him through the injuries over the years. Ali Jaffrey has played in all 23 games this season, bringing much needed versatility and length to the floor. His favorite basketball memory is beating Shakopee JV last year on a game-winning shot. Ali plans to attend University of Minnesota next year and will study finance. He will like to thank his parents for giving him rides, supporting him throughout the years. He'd also like to thank all the coaches and players for pushing him
All of a sudden, his volume was dropped.
and helping him to become a better player. Logan Schmidt, senior. Logan has started over 50 games in his varsity career. In his varsity career, Logan has scored over 375 points. He's grabbed 335 rebounds, added 35 blocks. His favorite memory was beating Farmington at the buzzer his sophomore year on a game-winning shot by Finn O'Malley. Logan plans to go to school and play basketball at Gus Davis next year, and he'd like to thank his parents and coaches. So thanks to those seniors, and here we are back. I can't hear. Here's Eagan back here now, the start of the second half. Jack Hansen over to Schmitter on the left wing, working against Herstner. Into the paint is Schmitter, kicks it out to Anderson and finds Carruthers there, penetrating, jump stop, loose ball, can't handle it. Who's got it? Still loose. Kurt Kokenauer picks it up, but Hansen will track it down. Baseball pass ahead to Austin Carruthers. Finds Jack Hansen, skip pass over to Schmitter. George Anderson will reset. Carruthers, left-hand shot, point from the point, no good. That'll rebounded by
Would have
Ebel.
been nice for that one to drop, Pat. But
we're having some mic problems right now, or at least headphones. Can we be heard?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can't hear each other, Scott, but evidently our tens and tens of fans are able to hear us.
yeah. I'll just try to go with the one ear. One ear.
go.
There you are. You're
All
back.
right.
You're back.
Here we go. So yeah, we were just talking. I wasn't sure if people could hear or not, but so I don't know. We'll just keep talking, and we'll just trust that it's all squared away. George Anderson going up against Bean. Stolen away, loose ball, dove for the loose ball, and it's going to stay with Eagan. Last touch there by Ebel. Jack Hansen with a nice hustle play, getting on the loose ball.
Eagan really needs to make a little run here. We gotta get this a little tighter to make it interesting.
This is the point. It's either going to, whoever gets that first run in that second half is going to be, it's either going to be a blowout or it's going to be interesting, like you said.
Yeah. Schmitter really struggling from three tonight. I don't think he's made one. He's probably shot, I'm gonna say at least five or six shots from three. Normally really good three-point shooter.
Well, Herstner's guarding him, and he's taller, number one, and he's a pretty thick upper body, so I think that physicality is not what Schmitter is used to, because Emmanuel is a pretty thick kid too, a very strong kid, but he's given up maybe about 3 or 4 inches on the size.
Let's see if he can get his stroke going here from the free throw line. He's only got 4 points so far in the game. Really need him to get it going. He's done that several times this year though, where he's had kind of a slow first half and then really poured it on the second half. So
and getting to the free throw line can kind of help you get into that rhythm and kind of get into that groove. So he makes both free throws. That's his 6th point, Emmanuel Schmitter. And that'll pull us 29-12. Good ball reversal here by Farmington. Herstner, little inside pass to number 21, Brendan Ebel. Great pass by Herstner. George Anderson protecting the ball. Finds Carruthers. Hanson on a little curl cut. There's Emmanuel Schmitter, a little hop back from about 18, and now he's got his 2.
All right, let's see if he can keep it rolling.
That'll get us 14-31, but let's play some good defense. Kokenauer in the paint. Kicks it back, backdoor cut, turnover.
Schmitter needs some help there.
Hoffman had a nice backdoor cut, but just couldn't find the handle on the ball. Logan Schmidt, inside pass. He finds it, kicks it out to Carruthers, no good. Emmanuel Schmitter gets the offensive rebound. Logan Schmidt inside, working against Hernscher, reaching, foul, no call. Still battling, and he's going to walk, takes that extra step on that up and under. He doesn't like it, but it was the right call.
Yeah, it was a good move, just a little extra half step there before he took off.
Herstner did a nice job on him down low.
He's strong.
You know what I like about the inside post defense by Farmington is that they don't leave their feet, do they?
No, they're using their bodies. They got strong lower bodies, and they're just kind of getting set there and not letting Logan move.
They brick wall you, and then they make you shoot over, and they get you off balance a little bit, but a lot of these young kids, they want to block every shot, and then they draw fouls, whereas Farmington, they're not doing that. They're just staying their ground.
Take a chance to thank one of our silver sponsors, Minnesota School of Basketball. Many boys there have trained there with Brian, Will, and the team at MSB. Contact them in Apple Valley to learn more about private and semi-private or team training.
Manuel Schmitter kicks out to Maturo. Wanted to shoot that 3, but just couldn't find the handle on it. Nice little curl cut, pop out by George Anderson. Over to Maturo in the corner. Logan Schmidt inside on the block, working against Kokenauer. One dribble over the little jump hook by Logan, no good. Last touch by Farmington. Eagan will keep it.
We've had so many of those tonight, just point blank range where we've got good looks and we just can't get them to go down.
It's one of those nights that's just not falling. Maturo. Quick inbounds play for Logan Schmidt from about 15. Rims short. Herstner now quickly ahead. Kokenauer looking for that 3. No good. Finds Hoffman in the left corner. Rims around. We got a foul whistle. And that's going to stay.
I think it's on Farmington.
Looks like it's on Farmington, huh?
Yeah.
Connor Todd.
There was definitely contact there, but I don't think anybody knew who the foul was on. I don't know that I would have called a foul there.
They'd probably play on that one, huh?
I mean, they were both kind of entangled a little bit there. Neither one of them knew who they were calling it on.
I'm a little more indifferent since it was called on Farmington. We'd probably have more of an opinion if it was on Eagan, huh?
Probably.
Emmanuel Schmidt at the free throw line finds Maturo. They'll reset there. Carruthers there on the right side. George Anderson now with the ball. Finds Carruthers. Carruthers nice up and under through the traffic and finds the lane. Austin Carruthers picks up a nice easy layup.
That's Carruthers' first 2 points. Let's see if that can get him.
Kokenauer from long range, no good. This might be our run here, Scott. I feel like it's kind of going our way a little bit right now with some offensive rebounds, a couple of buckets, and good stops.
Yeah, I agree. What I'd like to see is come down here, have Carruthers hit an open 3. He can kind of get on a roll and get 2 or 3 in a row and get us back in here potentially.
Get those senior fans over there on the other side, get them into it. Here's Schmitter, rims around, no good. Maturo fighting for that rebound, but tracked down by Farmington. Here comes Bizkins all the way to the rim, lays it up and good. Didn't pick up the ball on that one, just kind of went through the defense.
Yep, defense wasn't quite ready.
George Anderson dishes it off to Logan Schmidt for an easy bucket. That's the way he keeps it high.
Yep.
And he's going to get fouled there on.
It's a really nice setup by Anderson there.
And the Farmington foul.
Yeah, he split that trap at about half court, and then he found, kept his vision on Logan Schmidt. And Logan Schmidt got the basket, foul on Bizkins.
I'm going to thank another one of our platinum sponsors here, Twin Cities Orthopedic and Training House. TCO, trusted by some of the biggest names in sports. They bring the same level of care to athletes of all ages in our community too. Training House, powered by TCO, is a sports performance and recovery facility for athletes at every level, working with Training House experts to elevate their game.
Free throw is no good by Logan Schmidt. We're 18:33 here in the early goings of the half. Kokenauer going up for the rebound and rims around. Foul on Logan Schmidt. Down low, he'll go to the free throw shooting 2.
Kokenauer's tough on the offensive boards, and he's, you know, when he gets it that deep, we're kind of lucky to get away with just the fouls there.
Yeah, that would have been unfortunate for the ball to go in. It
soft touch,
rimmed in and came out. First one is good. Ali Joffrey is going to sub in for Logan Schmidt.
I want to thank another one of our gold sponsors, Eagan Travel Basketball. Many of these varsity boys began their careers playing Eagan Travel. Eagan Travel helps boys and girls 4th to 8th grade prepare to become future Wildcats.
Got an offensive rebound on the free throw, but then a long three-point shot by Farmington, but Emmanuel Schmitter climbs high for the rebound and draws the over-the-back foul on Farmington. Full court press here by Farmington now. Looks like it's man-to-man, finds Owen Ford there racing down the sidelines. Now they're trapped on a little bit of a back run and jump, and that's going to be a turnover by Owen Ford. Here comes Bizkins working against Maturo. Hands it off to 21 Ebel. Now we've got Connor Weed.
A little smaller lineup in here right now.
That
for
should
Farmington.
be over and back. Yep. Theron Johnson thinks that Eagan touched it last, but I don't think it was. And now we got a little discussion here. One ref is talking about a tip ball, but we clearly saw it up here. Bill says it's Eagan ball, so we're going with Bill's call. All right, here goes Maturo here on the right side. Pressure tough by Bizkins. Does find Owen Ford, loses his footing, loses the ball. Here comes Bizkins on the left side. Gets it to the paint. Number 12 now Connor Weed for 3, no good. And there's going to be another whistle on the rebound there. Emmanuel Schmitter's doing a nice job boxing out and drawing those over the back fouls right now by Farmington.
How many boards does Schmitter have? He's had a good night rebounding.
21, Brendan Ebel, his 3rd, 15 foul on the Tigers.
Yeah, he's got to be getting close to 10, I would think.
Yeah, he averages 9 a game, so he's a good rebounder for sure.
A&B number 3, Kyle Hershey number 4, Zach Gorman number 14, Jack Hansen.
Here comes Maturo working against that press. Maturo gets it back from Schmitter, rims around, and we got a three-pointer. 21-34. We've got a little momentum going here. Here's Hershner, though, is going to try and quiet that crowd. Kicks it back out, defended well by Hansen. Now we're on that left wing, and we got Ebel there in the top. They'll reset. Here's Hershner. Hershner calling out directions, working against Jack Hansen, doing a nice job, keeping his feet. Finds number 14, Dorman. Back to Hershner. Carruthers pops up and gets a little body. That was a little touch foul there.
Boy, that was... I'd put that in the ticky-tack category after all the contact that we've seen here tonight. Really kind of took the momentum away from the Wildcats here a little bit, too. Let's see if they can get it back.
And it is interesting, you bang so hard and you get.
There you go. See if he can
nice
finish.
going away. There's Carruthers up for an easy bucket. 23-34. We're down 11, Scott.
This is that run. Let's get another stop. Oh,
out of bounds again. Another turnover. I see a timeout coming by Theron Johnson here pretty quick.
I'd be as shocked if he doesn't call a timeout here.
If we score here, I think he'll call a timeout. 23-34. We're back in this one. Alano Maturo. He's going to right side. Austin Carruthers weaving behind the dribble, step from behind, and we got a slam dunk on the other side. Ebel with the dunk on that one.
That was a big turn of events there. We had a little momentum and the turnover. Gave up 2 easy points.
Here's Maturo, baseline, turnaround, fadeaway, blocked. He gets it back though, Carruthers. Now we got Hansen, swing pass over to Schmitter in the corner, working against Hurstner.
They double on Schmitter really fast.
When he puts it on the floor, they just collapse, don't they? Here's Maturo, no good, a little short. And we're going the other way there for Farmington. Oh, unfortunate, Scott.
Yeah, we had a little bit going there, and
Carruthers had a step on him, and he reached around in the back, poked it away, and then it was a run out. McKenzie is frustrated that Carruthers got called on a foul on a very light one up in the perimeter. And now his guys are getting banged around in the perimeter, and there's no call. You're asking for consistency.
Right.
And I think McKenzie's got a great. Inside Hurstner,
good block
from behind by Manuel Schmitter coming from the help side. Well, it seems like that same ref that McKenzie was given the business to is getting the business from the Farmington Tigers on that play.
Yeah. We've done a pretty good job on Hurstner.
Yes, we have. Early, he got his points early when he kind of went to the basket pretty uncontested. Got his buckets.
A lot of contact out there.
So what's it say when when both coaches are frustrated with the referees? Does that mean you're doing well, or does that mean you're not doing well?
I think to your point, it's about consistency.
Right. Here's Jack Hansen going hard to the rim. He's going to draw a foul. Good backdoor pass by Alano Maturo, finding Jack Hansen cutting to the rim, and he's going to go to the line shooting 2.
We saw a lot more of that backdoor activity at the start of the game for Eagan. They've kind of gone away from it, or else Farmington's just taking it away. But it's good to see Jack with that cut.
And that is what's available if the Wings are overplaying them so much. That's the play. I mean, you got to attack the rim, whether you attack it with the ball or a body. You got to go to the rim, and Maturo found him that time. First free throw is no good by Jack Hansen. Second one is up, and this one is good. 24-36, down 12 with just under 9 minutes to go. That was his fourth foul. Shots from the top of the key, no good. Logan Schmidt with a big rebound. That last foul for Farmington was Brendan Ebel, which is his 4th foul. Emmanuel Schmitter, no good on the 3. Kokenauer with the big strong rebound. Ball reversal.
I like to see Emmanuel attack the hoop a little bit more when the outside shot's not falling, but Farmington's making it difficult.
Is a good battle inside here by Hurstner and Emmanuel Schmitter. That's going to be tipped out of bounds by Hurstner. Emmanuel won that battle inside. They were working hard together.
They were. I'm going to do a quick thank you to one of our silver sponsors, Rami Cormet from Coldwell Banker. Rami, the realtor, lives in our community. Consider him for your home sale or purchase.
Here comes Eagan, and we got a
travel
foul on.
Oh no, he's calling
14.
a foul. I thought he called a travel to start.
Got him on 14, and that was kind of holding on that curl cut, which was it was a good cut. The curl cut created that foul, and 14 just had only one choice, and that was to grab him. Fouls 14 Dorm, and first free throw by Maturo is good.
Let me thank Tradition Mortgage, one of our gold sponsors, Tom Busley. Tom's son Max is a sophomore in this year's team, and his daughters Ellie and Drew play on the girls varsity team. If you're looking for a new home or looking to refinance, check out the team at Tradition Mortgage.
Well, Scott, we got this down to 10 points right now. We're back in this one. Let's get a couple more stops and see what happens.
I agree.
Kokenauer inside, working against Logan Schmidt. Kicks it out to Domeyer. That is a heartbreaker right there. Dorman over a contested three-point shot.
That was a really big shot.
That was a big shot. That was a crusher. But anyway, we got the ball back. Emmanuel Schmitter working against Herstner, gets a ball screen up top, goes all the way to the rim. Easy basket. Nice ball screen by Logan Schmidt. Took it hard to the rim and got the bucket. We're back down to 11.
Schmitter with 10 points now.
Corner, Kokenauer working against Hansen. Quick reversal, baseline penetration. Finds Kokenauer, one more. There's a three-point shot, and that's also good. Number 3, Baden Bean.
A little late on the rotation that time. He was wide open.
Two big three-pointers by Farmington when we had the momentum. Here's Maturo, nearly stolen away. We pick it up. Here's Jack Hansen inside. Logan Schmidt finds the basket.
Good look by Hansen.
Nice answer. Down 12, though.
Need some stops. We can't trade baskets at this point.
Well, especially when they're getting threes and we're getting twos. We can't trade those. Herstner stolen away by Schmitter. Get in your chin there, Logan, that a boy. And then we got Lano Maturo. Jump screen there. Here's Emmanuel Schmitter. He'll slow things down, get a little reset. Backdoor cut by Jack Hansen. Here's Busley cutting through the lane. He stops, kicks it out, picked off by Herstner. And we're going up and hard to the rim. Herstner wanted to dunk it. Emmanuel Schmitter said nothing doing, but he'll go to the line.
Foul. You can't give away the dunk.
I just wish I could jump and touch the rim.
To the line, Kyle Fernser.
That I was expecting that would be an entertaining play, and
you could tell 2 steps away that they were both going to go for it.
They were going to go for it. You could see it.
Yeah, I don't think there was a lot of contact, to be honest, but you almost have to call the foul on that. I think he just banked that in, didn't he?
He banked it in. The bank is open. You know, you look at, Dorman coming into the game, hits that 3. I don't think he's shot yet today. Hits a 3 over a contested Emmanuel Schmitter.
Yeah.
And then Bean, who hasn't shot much today, hits the other 3, and then he got the bank free throw. It's like these are some plays that, if they don't go Farmington's way, I think it's interesting.
I'd like to
thank down to the stretch.
Thank Ansari's, a silver sponsor here, new this year to Eagan basketball. Thanks to David Ansari's. They're the home of the great Mediterranean food in Eagan. Come for the food, stay for the show. Also like to thank Dunn Brothers, another silver sponsor. It's their first year sponsoring the basketball team, conveniently located near the high school. Stop by on your way to the game, on your way to work, or out running errands.
Well, with just under 6 minutes to go, we got the rebound there and got a little bit of a trap, had a little trouble. Kevin McKenzie calls a timeout just to make sure that we keep that possession. Right now, every possession is important, Scott.
Yes, we've done a little bit better on turnovers the second half. We're even with Farmington, both teams with 6. So let's see if we can, clamp down on that to finish the game. Like you said, we can't give away possessions.
No.
Looks like Farmington's going to ratchet up their press a little bit here too, and try to create some turnovers.
We've been kind of waiting for that, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yep. But they
didn't really need to the first half. they had it pretty easy, but Eagan's battled back a little bit here.
Yep.
Still 13 points.
They kind of dropped it off. Emmanuel Schmitter goes hard to the rim, tipped out of bound by Herstner. Eagan will keep the ball. Jack Hansen underneath. Oh, nice little backdoor cut. George Anderson finds himself down there with the trees, and he draws a foul.
Yeah, I don't know if that is the actual play or he just ad-libbed that, because you don't normally draw that up for your smallest guy. But great move by George to get open.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he saw either, but he definitely went to the rim hard. He saw something there. First one is no good. We haven't helped ourselves with some free throws here too, Scott.
No, I know. Close game. This happened to us on Tuesday too. We could have closed out that game, missed a couple of front ends of the 1-and-1.
Second free throw by George is good. 31-43, down 12 here with 5.5 minutes to go. Good pressure, George Anderson on Biskins. Nearly a charge call, and
wow,
that's going to go against Logan Schmidt.
Yeah, looked like he was there, I thought, but
it did look like he was set. I couldn't tell where his feet were, if they were inside that little safety zone.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think he was kind of right on the lane.
Edge. All right. Hoffman now with the basketball, gives it to Biskins. Ebel's playing with 4 fouls right now. Inside look to Kokenauer, but couldn't find him, and that's going to be thrown away. Herstner wanted to get a foul, but no call, and we'll take it. Good defensive pressure by Eagan. George Anderson here will go against Biskins. Biskins is a tough-looking player too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Strong. I bet he plays football.
Right. They've got a lot of multi-sport athletes there at Farmington, and really good weight program as well.
A very good football team as well. George Anderson up top, gives it off to Schmitter. Jumping hard is Kokenauer, finds Jack Hansen for 3 in the corner.
Nice.
Now we got it. That brings us to 9. 4.5 minutes to go, 9-point deficit here. We were down. I don't know what our biggest deficit was, Bill. Do you remember what it was? But it was
pushing 20 for sure.
20 for sure. Here's Biskins, pump fake, gets Carruthers off the floor, and draws the foul in the corner. No foul, that'll be an out-of-bounds play.
Eagan foul, Austin Carruthers, number 10. It's his 3rd.
No harm done on that one.
Aiden Bean, number 3, back in the game.
I'm going to thank another one of our sponsors, Never Sleep Athletics, a silver sponsor. New one this year with Coach Cornell Pillow. Skills and development training program for basketball. Mission is to teach, enhance, and create.
Herstner comes to the rim with a nice little fake handoff. Our defense bid on that fake, and he had an easy lane to the basket there. 34-45, just under 4 to go. George Anderson loses the basketball, kicks it ahead. Here comes Herstner into the rim, draws the foul. George picks up another one, and he's going to go line shooting 1.
Big turn of events there, those last 2 possessions.
Eagan foul, George Anderson.
Kind of clawed our way back under 10, and now it's going to be at least a 13-point lead again, if not 14.
Rims off, no good. Hansen with the rebound, and here comes the Wildcats. Nice ball screen there by Logan Schmidt. Stays out on the perimeter, though. He's going to fire from deep. Rims hard off the rim. Manuel Schmitter with the rebound. Here's George Anderson, now Jack Hansen. Carruthers with a quick curl cut. Rims off, no good. Logan Schmidt over Kokenauer for the rebound. Back cut, George loses the ball, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Kokenauer.
Farmington does a really nice job of recovering on defense after an offensive board, or they find their guy quickly. There's just hasn't been anybody wide open very often for Eagan.
A lot of times that's where those 3-pointers come from. They come off of offensive rebounds, and you're right. They recover and they just find a guy and protect the ball. Here's Schmitter, Carruthers. Nice swing over to George Anderson. Here's Jack Hansen, just hit a three-pointer a couple possessions ago.
Oh.
Now we're loose with the ball there, boys, up top, and it's going to be a turnover going to Farmington's way, just under 3 minutes to go.
That is our 19th turnover of the game. That's tough. All right, we're going to have timeout.
Timeout on the floor. That's going to be a timeout for Farmington.
All right, I'm going to thank our last two sponsors here tonight.
30-second timeout for the Tigers.
First one is Trail Stop Tavern, one of our silver sponsors. Lou and the Trail Stop crew will take care of you before or after the game, located at the end of Diffley and Highway 3. And Zerbo Orthodontics, a bronze sponsor. At Zerbo Orthodontics, you'll find a fun, friendly, and welcoming environment in which to receive your smile-creating care. So thanks to all of our sponsors who've really stepped up for us this year. Appreciate all of their support for the Eagan basketball team.
Herstner, leading scorer for Farmington. You mentioned he's averages about 20 points a game, Scott, earlier. Yeah. He's up to 17 right now.
Yep, you know, it's just been slow and steady. He hasn't gone on any big bursts. He just gets it. Very efficient player.
And I would agree with you. A couple minutes ago, you mentioned that we were doing a good job holding him, but all of a sudden you look up at the scoreboard and
that sure looked like it was off Farmington. That was actually a pretty good break there in Logan's hands, and he came down and knocked it out. I'm not sure how they gave that to Farmington.
Yeah. Pressure now applied by Eagan. Handled fine by Farmington, and Herstner will reset. But Herstner 17 is kind of a quiet 17. He's going to turn it over to Schmitter, though. Schmitter going hard to the rim. No call, lot of body.
My goodness.
And again, Logan Schmidt with an offensive rebound. He's working against Kokenauer off the glass. Good.
You got to call that.
Another physical play by Kokenauer. No whistle. He's an All-American if you don't call those fouls, isn't he?
Exactly right.
Here's number 3. Baden Bean gets a 15-footer off the.
That might have done it right there, Pat.
34-49. Little backdoor cut by Jack Hansen, no good. And it's a loose ball saved by Logan Schmidt, picked up by Farmington. Here comes the kick out, 21. Ebo for 3. And I think that's going to start the bus on that one.
Yep.
You know, it's unfortunate. We cut it to 10, and then we had 2 back-to-back turnovers that led to easy baskets on the other way, and then it just was just couldn't recover from that.
You know, and that's been the story for the season, you know, in a lot of ways. We've had a lot of games where, you know, we scrap and we battle and we're close, and then we just can't keep it there. You know, we give up a run, and then all of a sudden we're down 12, down 15. And that wears on you as a team to constantly be trying to come back.
Yep.
You know?
Because then you have to play perfect too, don't you? You can't afford the back-to-back turnovers that we had. Otherwise, it's just going to be 2 more possessions and then the game's over.
Right.
And that's kind of what happened. But it was fun to have them come back. I mean, we were kind of sitting up here thinking that this one's over a long time ago.
Well, and I think we lost by over 30, you know, the first time we played Farmington this year. So they've put up a much better battle.
Yeah, we got beat 68-35 last time we played them. And
honestly, a few more shots go down early. We missed an awful lot of short-range shots there that could have made that a different ball game if we'd have kept it close instead of trying to grind our way back.
One thing Kevin McKenzie's got to be pleased with, you know, obviously you want to win every game, but that's not going to happen. But we rebounded really well tonight. We don't have the stats for rebounding, but I would believe that we have to have out-rebounded them. We've been getting offensive rebounds several times, and we just haven't been able to close the deal.
Right.
Minute and a half to go here in the game, 36-52. Kokenauer finds...
Nice move by Coach McKenzie to get the seniors back in here on senior night.
Classy move. Here's Kokenauer, turns the ball over on the other side. Logan Schmidt finds the outlet, Ali Joffrey, and then finds Carruthers here on the kick out. No good. Here's Schmitter with another offensive rebound. Maturo, Schmitter. He's going to penetrate, working against Bizkins. Little physical out there, no call, and it's a turnover. Easy basket by Baden Bean. Here's Carruthers here now, under a minute to play. Carruthers 15-footer baseline teardrop. He's got a bucket. That'll give Carruthers 6 points on the night. They did a nice job on Carruthers tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think how many threes have we had tonight. Do you know? Not very many. They've kind of shut down our perimeter game.
I don't know. One through.
Yeah, Alano Matero hit one early, and that's it.
And Jack Hansen hit one a little bit.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, Jack Hansen did hit one. So that'd be 2. Yep, that'd be 2. So.
Did a nice round of applause by the seniors coming off the floor, and
curtain call for the seniors.
And we got a couple fresh faces for the Eagan Wildcats. Number 0 looks familiar out there, Scott.
Yeah, let's see if
Sam Hall is in the ball game, and number 12,
Jack
Madden.
And Liam Madigan
Madigan.
James Martin.
James Martin is in the game.
And Elias New is about ready to check in, so we've got reserves
Elias New, number 21.
into the game now for Eagan.
Oh, they want to make sure his shirt's tucked in.
Yeah.
Always, yep. Makes a difference in the game at this point. But
all right, Bizkins is on the free throw line right now. He's making that free throw. Sam Hall in the backcourt. Hands it off to Madigan. Madigan works in the front court. Baseline. Stumbles just a tad. Martin with the rebound, kicks it out to New for 3, no good. Madigan batting for the rebound, no good. And that'll just about do it here with 5 seconds to go. And there's the horn. Eagan made it interesting here, Scott.
They made it worth watching the second half for sure. Had a couple of nice runs. And
cut it to 9, I think.
They did. They got it down to 9. And, I give Farmington credit. They hit some clutch threes at critical times to really stop those runs.
When it was at 9, they hit 2 back-to-back threes and then an easy layup that was off of a nice little fake inbounds play that really did the job for us. But it was fun to see those. I think that Kevin McKenny's going to walk away from this avenging a beatdown a couple of weeks ago against Farmington. Made it interesting for a little while. I think the silver lining is we rebounded really well tonight. We just stayed after the play. Got a handful of buckets in the first half after, it seemed like that offensive possession was over. Somebody chased from the backside, tipped it around, and we just stayed with it.
Well, you got to feel good that they're still playing hard. It's been a tough season. The record's not great. A heartbreaking loss on Tuesday, but they still showed up and they played hard till the end tonight, which is that's good to see, something to build on.
It is really good to see, and also with those younger kids getting all this experience too. I think the future is going to look bright for the Eagan, and I think tonight was one of those signs that is going to be one of the cases. So here we are, 38-56. That's going to do it. That'll bring Eagan's record to 7-17. That'll put Farmington to 17-7. Farmington remains at second in the conference, and we're looking at playoff basketball very, very shortly. We've got Shakopee next Tuesday night, Lakeville South following Friday, both on the road, and that'll wrap it up for our season. Then we got sections coming after that. I think we're still pretty solid at that number 5 seed in front of Apple Valley and behind Rosemount. I think that's probably where we'll land.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see us get some momentum here these last couple games and see if we can't make a little bit of noise in the tournament.
And after that game against Rosemount, we can beat Rosemount.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep. Well, that'll do it. I'm Pat Dorsey with Scott Hull and Bill Bernard on stats. Thanks for joining us tonight. Final score, Wildcats 38, Farmington Tigers 56.